What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream, a very special Valentine's Day episode of the Dutch Boy Poker Show with our very own Examoah. Looking lovely as always, and I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing tonight for Valentine's Day than hanging out with you, Michelle. I hope that you were good down there in that galaxy far, far away. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Happy Valentine's.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for being here on this lovely Valentine's Day evening. This is our poker date. So what are we playing today on this lovely Valentine's Day?
Well, I don't have it up yet.
Oh.
But I've got I've got a tournament going on here. It's the 2K, not a big one, but bigger than $10. You know, it's a $10 buy-in, but it actually ends up being about a $40 or $50 buy-in.
You don't have to explain yourself, Dutch. We've been doing this for a long time now. My gosh.
So buy-in is about the price of
We're trying to win a yacht. Remember,
of a nice meal.
a yacht. $10.
$40.
Oh, I guess that's your type of nice meal.
What would you like to have tonight as a nice meal?
You're gonna make some salmon for me. We're gonna have salmon. We're on a diet. It's really hard.
We're gonna go have an ice cream meal.
We just had we're not having ice
Baskin Robbins
cream.
meal.
No, that'd be really nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to not eat sugar
Nice
and
ice cream cake
bread,
meal.
and it's very difficult.
Oh,
and
lovely
it's very
Valentine's dinner.
Because you know what, we usually go to the stores right after Valentine's and ransack all the sweets that we think that we can stomach. So about 10 bags.
About 10 bags of candy. Valentine's Day is actually after Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But this year, we're going to not do that. It's going to be very difficult.
Just because Michelle's reading a book.
No, it's not.
That's why.
It's not about reading a book. It's
She's
about
reading a book
being
called,
better eating.
Sugar is Bad for You.
No, it's called The Case Against Sugar.
And
I'm halfway done.
And she reads it next to me in bed. And after every page, she nudges me and wakes me up and says, "Hey, did you know? Did you know this? Did you know that? Did you know
we could die by eating so much sugar?
Did you know that cigarettes have sugar in them?"
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Cigarettes they have a blend. They juice them up.
I didn't know. Did you know that the big sugar industry had a big marketing campaign against aspartame?
Yep.
And
the other
non-sugar sweeteners? No, I didn't know that.
And they tried their darndest to prove that those artificial sweeteners gave cancer and killed and hurt people. And they passed a whole bunch of legislation.
Did you know sugar causes cancer? I didn't know.
Long term.
I didn't know that.
Long term eating sugar.
I'm so tempted.
Supposedly.
Guys, the problem is a 7 might not even be an out for us. A Jack 9 is certainly in Flippa's range. Maybe even in Dat Dude's range. So we could end up hitting our magic gin card of like a 7 of hearts or 7 of clubs right there, and it's still not being any good.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I guess Flippa didn't have the Jack 9. We probably would have ended up taking that one down.
Dang it, Dutch.
Results-oriented thinking.
That is not
Just because something doesn't work out doesn't mean that you didn't make the right move, as we learned from last night.
Yes, and the dirty rat does not work.
That's right. That's the other lesson. Never draft a dirty rat.
That's right. He's called a dirty rat for a reason. So we might play some Hearthstone tonight. I would like that. I'm learning about the dirty rat, and I'm learning about how shamans are not really that great, and warlocks are OP.
By the way, big shout out to our good friend Polarize, who's been sick. I've been sick the last few days as well. Oh no!
No echoing, Dutch.
Oh no, echo!
Fail.
Turn the music
Fail,
off. It's a good opening though. Yeah, big shout out to Polarize, our good friend Polarize, who's been sick for the last 2 days. I've been sick since Thursday. Haven't hit the gym since then. Played that Venetian and ended up getting 23rd out of close to 600 people. And it was a good tournament. Looking back on it, I feel like I really misplayed a couple of hands terribly.
You played yourself
Against Thayer Rasmussen, who ends up getting second in that thing.
Yeah.
But looking back on it, there were 2 big hands that went down where I really should have played differently. One
all
of them
it
I
takes
should have
is,
been able
right?
to find a fold on the river, even though I had top pair with a pretty decent kicker, just because of his bet sizing amount. And the other one, I really should have. I had a straight flush draw, raised him on the flop, and I really should have continued the drive on the turn in the river. Whether I hit it or not on the river, I should have bet enough on the turn so that I could have shoved all in on the river, and it would have been fine. Let's make the call here. We'll start inflating it on the turn. That should be a good card for us. I mean, Phoenix could have something like a 6-8 of hearts, where the 7 filled his hand out pretty good. We could also end up getting these aces cracked. But most likely, we're looking at Phoenix having like a king-queen or a queen-jack. So let's go ahead and make the call here. The 7 definitely helps us. Now we don't have to worry about queen-8 or 8-5. He's making the check. So let's go ahead and fire out. We will go for a 1539. It's one of those bets that he just can't fold. Because it looks too much like I'm just trying to get down to 4K. Anyway, Polarized, sorry to hear that you've been sick.
Why is my link deleted? I was linking Audible.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't let me link it. Let me see. Hold on, I'll find the book.
That's weird.
Yeah, right? I'm a mod. What?
I'll link it if you want.
It's just an Audible.
Can't imagine they're going to delete my link in the channel.
Here's the I guess maybe I'll just do this Amazon. There we go.
All right.
There.
Curry Lawson, good to see you. We got in Saint 666 chilling out with us. Clink Hammer says Dutch poker legend.
I like that. 50 Shades.
Tonk, my man.
50 Shades of Sugar. That's what the book should have been called.
50 Shades of Sugar?
Yeah.
I do like that. What do you think, Clink Hammer? You think Tonka's going to get that GPI award for best streamer? I talked about it before on stream about how much of a snub I kind of feel like Doug Polk got. I think that there's a lot of good streamers here on the Twitch Poker channel. In the poker community. There's at least 15, 20 guys who I feel like would be deserving of that nomination and that award. But to not have Doug Polk in that category seems to me like it pretty much takes away any credibility that award has, because Doug did more for Twitch Poker this last year than anybody else did, hands down. And not even put him in the category for the top streamer of the year seems like such a glaring snub to me that I just have I just put no value in those awards at this point. I would still like one, don't get me wrong, but I just don't. They're a joke of an award, unless I win one. Joke of an award. But does Tonka win it? He's up for it. I don't think so. I think Kevin Martin's probably going to take it down. Maybe Jamie Staples. But I just think that there's so much politics involved, and it really is an award that, when it comes down to it, is paid by PokerStars. So I just don't see a non-PokerStars streamer walking away with that award. Maybe, though. Maybe. I could be wrong. Been wrong in the past. Fizzo, talking a little bit about the history of sugar and tobacco and piracy.
Arg.
And the new season of Black Flag is out.
They continued that?
It's on its fourth season. I stopped watching in the third season when I got caught up, and then just stopped watching them. But
is it good?
Yeah,
I stopped. I don't know. Was it the one with John Malkovich in it, or am I thinking of some other one?
No, that was a different one and not as good. It was.
There was a lot of sex in the one you were watching, right?
Yeah, lots
sex,
and lots
like-
of lesbian sex too. Like
lesbian
tons
sex.
of lesbian sex.
Yeah, I'll probably start watching it.
It was really not safe for anybody to watch.
Right.
It ruined me. Ruined me. Okay, so you okay? You look like you're.
Well, I don't want. I got my teeth cleaned today, and I feel like I have blood coming out of my mouth. It was a really deep cleaning, so I'm kind of like paranoid about it.
Valentine's Day tooth cleaning. I don't get it.
It's a beautiful tooth
I don't
cleaning.
get it.
No, he really worked it this bowler really good. So if you see any blood, don't worry, guys. That's just me healing. So yeah.
So Curry
But my
Lawson,
teeth are shiny and polished. They polished it. It's nice.
Is the keto diet, is that the one where you just pretty much eliminate carbs and sugars? Is that what the keto diet is?
I'm not really sure.
What's the keto diet, Curry Lawson? Fill us in. I'm actually, you guys might, I know you didn't say anything, but if you're wondering, has Dutch lost a little bit of weight? The answer is yeah. It is. Just to answer that question for you, you don't even have to ask. It's true. It's true. I've lost 14 pounds so far this year. And not really on a big diet or anything, just working out and trying to count carbs and count calories. Not so much carbs.
Calories.
Just calories. Just counting calories. This has been not a good week for the weight loss battle, though, just because I haven't been able to hit the treadmill because I've been
Yeah, but
I've
we've
been
been eating
sick.
pretty light, though. I mean, all we had like an egg this morning, 2 eggs this morning, and that's it, and coffee.
I thought like Friday and Saturday I was coming down with like pneumonia. It was pretty bad. Like I had that rattle, when he was like.
Maybe it's from eating. Maybe it's from eating dairy. No,
And
seriously,
then
it's
Sunday
probably
I was feeling like
because
the
of
flu,
the
because it was just like every part of my body was sore.
because it was windy those last few days. The dust gets up, and I think it gets in your. You're very sensitive with the secondhand
Very
smoke too
sensitive.
and things. So
I'm very sensitive. Did they already do that? I feel like those GPI awards are coming up here like any second. I would like to bet on it. Well, pretty good flop for me. I wonder if Chip Chump will continue. He does. Look at that. Chip Chump continue betting. Let's make the call. 5 doesn't change anything. Should still be ahead of the overcards, behind the over pairs. Firing out a full pot size bet, huh, Chip Chump? You're going to have to show me something. 10 doesn't change anything. Make the check. Kings is something. And, yeah, missed a bet there, Chip Chump. Missed a bet. I'm not so sure that I would have paid off a full pot-sized bet there to you, but I would have paid off something. 9-4 on a 10-8-3. Completely whiffed it.
thank you, Brian, for the happy V-Day.
Brian 9801, good to see you, man. We got Captain Wesker.
Captain
Nothing like talking
Whiskers.
about lesbian sex on Valentine's Day.
Sexy.
Black Flag was a good show.
Was it?
It still is a good show. I haven't seen but I haven't seen
I'll
anything
take
since
your
about
word
the middle
for
of
it,
the third season.
I'm still into my Once Upon a Time, so I have to get those.
Once upon a time, I don't know. It feels like a soap opera. It feels like something that's just never going to end. Like it's just never going to have a conclusion. That's what I like about shows like like Breaking Bad, where they have an end. There is a definite end to shows like Breaking Bad or Sopranos or Boardwalk Empire. It's like they're not going to just look at the ratings and decide if they're going to keep the series going. Does it make sense to have another season? Okay, how can we bring in Moana? Is that how you say her name? Moana? They probably already have brought her in, huh? Make the Rays. Hi, Krista. Good to see you. A little nod to Trump.
Yeah, I know. It was a nod to Trump, but it was pretty funny.
I was pretty happy to see that we don't have to worry about General Flynn having any sort of criminal charges because he did nothing illegal. That's good. That's good to hear.
Did you read up on it yet?
I read a little bit of it, yeah.
I'm learning about the good carbs we can eat, actually, right now, so... What? It says sourdough bread is good.
Yeah?
No. Dutch loves the sourdough. Maybe that's why you love it so much.
Bread. That's what I want to... That's the diet I want to be on.
Sourdough bread diet. I don't know. I just Googled good carbs, and there's, like, stuff. But we eat the stuff, so it's okay. We eat bananas.
Charles in SC asking, do I have asthma? No, I don't. But I feel like I was starting to come down with a little bit of COPD when I was smoking.
Oh, I eat sweet potatoes.
And vaping, and there were a few times when I would laugh and it would send me into a coughing fit, and I would cough so hard that I would actually faint. That happened at least 3 times where he
would actually black out. It was actually really scary. I thought he was fucking joking, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'd be talking to him, he'd cough, and then he'd like pass out, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
It was weird. It felt really weird. He would
just black out.
It's like, that must be what dying feels like.
Why do you think you black out when you cough, though? You probably should go get that checked.
It's only happened about 3 times. And there's a little nerve in the back of your neck that ends up getting, like, inflamed or something, and just completely knocks me out when I cough too hard. And it almost happened this weekend when I was driving back from the Venetian. I almost passed out driving on Spring Mountain.
Oh, it's because your brain doesn't get enough blood. Because you're coughing so hard, dude.
I almost passed out while driving, so that was kind of scary.
Oh my gosh. Do you feel less smart now?
No.
Because of all the coughing and the air loss there, kid?
You know what, Charles? I think that you're right. I don't think it's Black Flag. I think it's Black Sails. Black Sails is what I'm talking about. It's good. Yeah, let's go and make the fold here. Oh, and shoot. Thank you for good looking out there, Captain Wesker. Sorry for not having that alert up on top. You need to watch your layers, Dutch.
Watch your layers, Dutch.
Watch your layers. Let me see if I can run it again.
Oh, yeah. Good show.
There he is.
What's my favorite?
Nothing like talking about lesbian sex on Valentine's Day.
Man in the High Castle. What's the guys that I really like? What's his name? Roof? Let me see. I'll get it. I really like the bad guy.
There's a character in Black Sails called Calico Jack that I just absolutely adore. I think he's just awesome to watch.
Rufus.
And the relationship that he has with Bonnie, what's the girl's name, is just awesome. Charles Vane is awesome in that, and Bonnie. I need to stop looking at the fandom because it just gave me a little bit of a spoiler.
Aww.
It's not that big of a spoiler.
Don't spoil
Told me
it
that
for
somebody
me.
was dead that was actually supposed to be dead in the first season if they actually went by history.
Oh. Yes, but don't tell me because I haven't watched it yet, Dutch.
That's what's really cool about the show is it's actually about real people. You know, it's not a it's
No,
not
the
like a Game
lesbians
of
too. Are
Thrones.
the lesbians real too?
Yes. Yes.
I bet it happened often.
Yes.
Wow. See? Everyone, lesbians have been around
Real.
forever.
It's real.
There's historical proof in that show. Nice. Nice. Dutch is wearing his Hearthstone
That's my Hearthstone hoodie.
hoodie that I got for him for Christmas.
It's my lucky hoodie.
Or his birthday, actually.
Lucky things happen when I wear this hoodie. I'm planning on actually going the whole way in this tournament because of this hoodie.
Oh my god.
Good to see you, SD Bub. Hope that you're having a good Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's, everyone. I'm glad that you guys are here, spending time with those that you love.
You're awesome.
It's a day of love, guys. I don't have any good poems. What did everybody get for Valentine's? I got a teeth cleaning. What'd you get, Dutch? Your library
I got a
card.
ride to TJ Maxx.
You got a library card, dude.
Renewed my library.
I got you
card.
this book. No. What book did you get?
It's called The Master Algorithm. It's about machine learning. It's about like the race to write a machine learning algorithm which could improve itself.
Oh, just like we were talking about kind of earlier about AI, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you and what is it about the history of it? Is that what it's about then?
It's about all the different approaches that are being taken.
That's cool.
But I don't really know what it's about because I haven't even started reading it.
Yeah, we just got him.
Just got it.
Well, I'm glad you asked. I got a book called A Nation Without Borders.
Isn't that by the guy who wrote another book that got the Pulitzer Prize?
I have no idea what.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very bad at authors.
Who wrote the book that you're reading?
Stephen Hanna.
And how do you write? How do you?
He
spell
wrote
that
he
name?
wrote The Nation Under Our Feet,
The Nation Under.
and he is the winner
Our
of the
Feet.
Pulitzer Prize. Here's the book, guys.
Pulitzer Prize
It's
winning
new.
book. Yeah.
Libraries are
2003.
awesome.
Stephen Hahn.
Stephen Hahn, is that how you say it? Stephen Hahn?
He won the Pulitzer
Let's
Prize
see
for
if it's
history.
any good. Do you want me to read it? The first chapter? I'm just kidding.
You'd probably get muted.
Probably.
That's a pretty good fucking flaw for 6'9" suited, you guys.
I don't know if I believe you.
No, that's pretty good.
6'9" suited?
6'9" of
6'9"
spades,
suited
middle pair
spades.
with the flush draw. We're in pretty good shape
Okay.
here.
Dash believes.
Good enough that I'm willing to go the whole way with it. This is a great hand because if he has a flush draw, well, we've got a pair. If he's got top pair, well, we've got the flush draw. Well, if he's got the straight, we're not in good shape. Nice hand there, B Masters. It's one of the few hand combos that he could have where we're actually not at least a coin flip. 5-3 and 5-8. Yes, those hands are gonna mess us up a little bit. So would a set. Set we're not a flip or a favorite either. But over pairs, we're fine with that. Pair of sevens, we're fine with that. 5-3, not fine with that.
Hey, Poker Fun, how you
Poker
going? How
fun,
you
good to
doing?
see it.
Yeah, Man in the High Castle is really good, guys. If you haven't watched it, that could be our future. No. Just kidding.
Rufus on.
Can't be our future.
Is he talking about Rufus?
Yeah, he's talking about
on
the
Man in the High
bad
Castle?
guy. Yeah, because I was saying I love
Rufus Sewell.
him. Is that how you say it? Sewell?
I don't know how you pronounce his
I
last name.
really liked him in Dangerous Beauty. That was my favorite movie about the courtesan that came up in
not
life.
me. I didn't really like him in that. I'll tell you what I like.
I love that movie.
Dark City.
That was good, but I love that movie because it was awesome. Women power.
I felt
And
like
it was
Dark
based
City
on a true
was,
story. Dangerous Beauty was based on a true story. That was historical.
No.
Yes, it was.
Dangerous Beauty was about the
courtesan. Yeah, it's based on it's based on her diary or whatever.
How do you pronounce Rufus Sewell?
Who's Oh, Ben and Jerry cinnamon buns? That sounds like a really good ice cream. Oh my gosh, but I'm gonna be good and not get any. That sounds really good though. I like the Americone.
Sewell.
How do you say it? Rufus Sewell?
Rufus Sewell.
Sewell?
Rufus Sewell.
Sewell?
That's what that one says. How about this one?
How to say. Rufus Sewell.
Rufus
My
Sewell.
favorite actor is Rufus Sewell.
My favorite actor is Rufus Sewell.
Can't even see the book.
Jim C0722 says, which holiday do you think is more disappointing between Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve? I don't think either one of them are disappointing. I
don't really think so either. It's just another day.
think they're both fun holidays. I guess
think
Valentine's
New
Day
Year's
is probably
Eve
more disappointing because like
no,
when
New
you're-
Year's Eve because you don't get the chocolate after. So how could it's like the New Year's Eve and it's like okay, I guess you're not. I guess you can start over again in life and not eat the chocolate and go to the gym.
This is why Valentine's Day is more disappointing of a holiday than New Year's. Okay, New Year's, it doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter anything really because it has the promise of a new beginning and a new start and things are looking up now. And Valentine's Day, if you're not spending it with someone you love, it's just like Hallmark just keeps on inundating you with the message that, man, you really fucked up in life. There's something wrong with the journey you took because you don't have anybody to spend money on chocolates for. You know, so I think that
Where are my chocolates?
Valentine's
Dutch?
Day is way more of a disappointment than New Year's.
I like Valentine's Day chocolate the next day.
35 Marlon says, Dutch, are you going to play any circuit events next week at the Rio? I'm going to play the main event there, the WSP circuit main event.
Are you going to play any other events? You might. Right?
I might.
I might negotiate with him.
Michelle wants me to play more.
Yeah.
I've been doing pretty good.
Get my whip
the last 3 tournaments I've played, I've cashed in. Gave myself a good chance of actually.
Yeah, but we
getting
need you
the
to
winner's
ABC,
share.
baby. ABC.
I know.
ABC, babe. Come on.
No.
You can't get there if you're not there, you know? You got to go. You can do it.
So, Insane says, Dutch, you know about Nick Bostrom, and I do know about Nick Bostrom. Nick Bostrom wrote a book called, I believe it was called Superintelligence. He's one of the guys who was basically led the charge against the idea of developing AI because he sees it as an existential threat to humanity.
Sugar is, though.
And he's convinced some pretty
Sugar's
smart
the
people
threat.
like Sam Harris that we shouldn't be that this is a big enough problem that we should really be trying to figure out how to stop it. Which seems to me like I'm not a fan of it. I think Nick Bostrom also might be one of the guys who came up with the whole simulation theory, saying that we're probably all in a simulation. I think that was also Nick Bostrom. We'll just say this, Insane. I don't think that the fear of developing an AI is legitimate.
I don't know, Dutch. I disagree with you.
I think that the potential benefit
Have you not
that it
seen
could have
Legend?
on humanity outweighs
Or is that not a
the
robot one?
potential disaster of it wiping out humanity.
Or The Matrix?
I think that
Matrix.
the fact that a super intelligent AI could get us into a period where we don't have scarcity anymore, where we don't have hunger, where we don't have disease, where we don't have death, where we all pretty much live in a heavenly paradise on Earth and beyond. I think that is a much more likely outcome than an AI wiping us out.
Do you have the info tab on, Dutch?
No.
Can you please put it on? Brian's asking about it.
And I pretty much think that the only way that we're going to be able to get off this planet and ensure the continued survival of the species from real threats like asteroids, like other humans blowing us up, like a new evolved disease,
like sugar,
viral strain.
There actually, there was an NPR story about
our ability
new
to get,
viruses they're finding it like all the time. Yeah, but I think it is a concern. Why not? Why can't it be? There's a lot of little concerns, but we should enjoy what we have today and not worry so much. It's kind of a waste, isn't it? Everything's gonna be great again. You'll see.
That's right.
I hope. I think people try to make things better, right? As a whole. I mean, if the robots did come and kill us, they'd probably do it in a similar way as this administration.
I feel like Jack 42 is still
Trump
a pretty
is a
good
robot, dude.
Pretty good flop for pocket tins. Trump isn't a robot.
Holy shit.
He's a robot. He's a woman. He's a robot. He's a woman. I don't think anybody gets that reference.
I don't think so either. It's a Twilight Zone reference,
An old
guys.
50s Twilight Zone reference about a prisoner on a distant moon. That's where they send the prisoners, solitary confinement. Every single year, a guy would show up with supplies, and they would play a game of checkers. It was pretty disappointing because the guy was just like for a full year waiting around on this moon with nowhere to go, no way to get off.
But they gave him a robot to love.
Yeah, finally this guy comes down and he's like, "I brought you something. I don't have time. I don't have time to hang out. We got to get off." He's like, "Please, we didn't even play our game." And he's like, "No, I don't have time, but I brought you something. I think that you'll enjoy it. It's a robot."
Just like me.
Exactly. That was exactly
Hello.
like it. And so the robot is this female robot, it's a companion robot, and he grows to really fall in love with this robot.
Yeah, there's people right now today with dolls that dress them up, take them out, they're life size.
So the next year,
they don't talk and walk or nothing.
The prison guard comes down and he lands, and he's like, "Good news, your pardon's been approved. Come on, we got to get you off this moon." He's like, "Okay, well, let me pack some things." He's like, "We don't have time to pack your things. Come on, we got there's a storm hitting. We got to get off right now." And he's like, "Okay, come on, Sheila." He's like, "Oh, well, no, we don't have room for the robot." And the guy's like, She can't leave her here. She's a woman." It's like, "She's a robot. She's a woman. She's a robot. She's a woman." And so the prison guard takes out his pistol and shoots the robot in the face. And this girl, her face explodes, but it's just like wheels and cogs and metal under there. And the guy just looks at it. And she's like, "Please take me with you." And he's like, "You're a robot." And he just leaves her. And it's so like, oh.
I guess. It really touches Dutch.
It did.
Because
it had a profound
wants a
effect on me.
robot.
I watched that show 25 years ago. It's like a little
It would just be
11-year-old
like your
kid.
Russ character, like saying, "Please don't leave me, Dutch, in this world alone, in this house,
No, it's
without a door,
It's a woman.
without a door."
I don't know what it's like, but it definitely had a profound effect on me, and I would recommend I would recommend, if you've never spent a good chunk of time watching all those old Twilight Zones, to go back, because they've aged really well. They've actually aged really well. They're still very spooky and very chilling to watch, very profound. The messages that they have are every bit as relevant today as they ever were.
Sure.
Rod Serling. And sorry for the spoiler. She gets shot, and he leaves her on the planet.
Just like, yeah. I think AI is going to take jobs away, though. I think that's the natural evolution of humanity, because I think humans are supposed to be around for better purpose.
I think so. I watched a TED Talk where the guy was talking about how developments in technology generally have not destroyed the percentage of jobs available, but it increased them. And he starts going through like the cotton gin and the printing press,
but at first it was not, though. When those things come out, though, people like riot and they burn them and they run the street and they were like,
the ATM.
No.
He talks about how the ATM, everyone was worried that the ATMs were going to eliminate bank teller jobs, but what's actually happened is that now there's a lot more banks available because they're cheaper to start, and there's more bank teller jobs now than there were when the ATM came about. But you know what? I think that his point. Well, I think it's a valid argument. I think it completely discounts the effect that AI is going to have. Because an ATM isn't really AI. The cotton gin and a printing press isn't really AI.
But it's the evolution of it.
We're going to get to a point where a computer agent can do things better than a human person can.
Well, they do already have...
Can write better.
They do
make better movies.
They're already training us. I mean, when we make a phone call and they say press 1 for blah blah blah, and they have you say your problem, then they talk back, which is irritating. But
I think a lot of people who are talking about technology automating jobs are they fall back on this. Well, people are just going to have to get used to a creative economy where people the jobs are for people who can create things. But you know what I think? We're going to get to the point where computers can create better than humans.
Yeah, but we're going to want hipster stuff, man. We're going to be wanting the natural. It'll be like natural, like GMO. You know how people want like organic? It'll be like organic creation. You should get that domain.
Jack 8 is what he had, by the way, you guys.
Organiccreation.com. Get it.
We should get the .org.
Yes, organiccreation.org, where everyone comes together to create organic things with their minds, not with their robots.
Organiccreation.com is already a site. Delicious food that won't hurt your wallet. Custom excerpt goes here. Your awesome company slogan goes here. We have the best food around. That's what it says. This is an example of a WordPress page. So someone started working on it, looks like, and then not anymore. Not really working on organic creation anymore.
You know what? I think if AI gets to the point, guys, where we can like upload our consciousness into like a robot, why not? Be freaking awesome, live forever, and that'd be really. Isn't that the goal? You can just fly around in space in your robot body because you don't need oxygen or food. You can leave things the way they are. Humans wouldn't need to, like, destroy things. They would just fly around in space in the robot suit. Sounds like a cool movie, huh?
Badminton says, have you met Humans?
Yeah, that was good. Humans was good. We saw the first season. I don't think we've seen this. I don't know if the second season's come out yet.
There's more chance that we'll blow ourselves up or use AI to blow others up.
Oh, he's talking about
there will ever be of using advancements in AI to attain a utopian society. I don't know if I am willing to concede that, Badminton.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't think that I'm going to say that's true.
I thought you meant Humans, a show.
I do feel like one of the big problems that we have as a species is just the scary fact that we're more willing to kill, that we're more likely to kill ourselves than somebody else. That stat, you buy a gun, you're more likely to commit suicide with it than actually shoot somebody else with it. That I think just embodies the problem, is that humans are self-destructive.
Yeah, but Dutch,
And-
all it takes is one human to manipulate a massive amount of humans to destroy other humans. It's all it takes is one human.
That's right. We're getting to a point where we have force multipliers on an unprecedented scale. Assault rifles are just an example of it, but you start looking at real force multipliers like nukes, real force multipliers like Twitter. It's never been easier to influence other people to do things.
Well,
It's
yeah.
never been easier to
reach out to someone across the world.
and be able to affect way more than the immediate people around you.
So you guys should subscribe to our Twitch stream if you haven't subbed.
I've watched the Sam Harris AI TED Talk, Brian. I know what Sam Harris has to say about it, and I know that he is very concerned with the control problem in AI. I understand. I'm just not concerned with it. The assumptions that Nick Bostrom is sets up in his book, and that Sam Harris is buying into. I just don't think that it's it doesn't concern me like it concerns.
I think we
them.
should be more honestly as a civilization today concerned about today's issues, like not having universal health care and the problem with obesity and the problem of children starving in other countries and the problem of other countries not having the social structure to have their own government.
And all of those reasons are why
important.
I don't care about the control problem, Brian, because a super intelligent AI could solve all those problems. And I think that if we don't have a super intelligent AI, we are doomed anyway. We're going to get to a point where those force multipliers get so massive that a single person can wipe out humanity, and it will happen. Some kid with a chemistry kit who gets bullied in high school, and instead of talking his friend into gearing up and getting the assault rifles ready, pulls out the chemistry set and makes a super virus. I feel like that is going to happen in the future. If
You think you think that's going to be it, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting to the point. I think we'll someday get to the point where, a single dedicated person can make a nuke in their garage. And when I think about the existential, threat of that happening, a super intelligent AI could prevent that. I think it's more likely that a super intelligent AI would do good than bad, and it doesn't even really matter I hate to say it, but if it ended up spelling the end to humanity to make way for something new, well, humanity is not going to exist forever. It's just the fact of it. There's going to be something that takes its place. Hopefully,
humanity.
yeah. Hopefully,
yeah.
Hopefully, there is something that takes the place of humanity in the future. And if
But hopefully, we just live forever.
imagine if 250,000 years ago. The great apes were looking at the first start of Homo sapiens and saying, oh well, this could really threaten our whole way of life. It's and when we think about what like a super intelligent AI would think about humanity, well, it probably is about what humanity thinks about orangutans. It probably is what about on the same lines as what humanity thinks about ants or bees. So I understand the fear, but I don't think that it's something that we should use to
stifle technology.
Exactly. I don't think that we need to be saying, look, we're going to criminalize people trying to develop AI.
Well, it's the same thing
Yeah,
as
that's-
people being scared of like the internet and being able to talk to people from around the world and stopping that. You know, what if that became an issue? But we couldn't even talk about it because the only issue we could have talked about was whatever our neighbors or immediate circle could talk about. Now we have this wonderful internet tool, and we can talk to you guys right now. You know, and that's because of the evolving technology and things like that. You know, but we'll see. I mean, we don't really know what's going to happen, and that's the wonderful mystery of life. We don't know what's going to happen.
All right. Rosin Mike making the fold.
But you're not worried about AI. Dutch loves AI, huh? He wants to make an AI girlfriend. He wishes I was AI. Maybe I am. Maybe all this time, guys, I'm his invention. I am a robot.
He
Here's
should be
my
a lot
face.
more nicer to me if that were the case.
What's that? But you made me have free will.
I'd be doing a lot less dishes if that was the case.
You know what I wish? I had magic. I wish I was like had real magic powers. That'd be cool. But that could be the next evolution of humanity, right? We figure out how to tap that magical whatever in our brain, if there is such a thing, or training it to like read minds and be like crazy magic people. See, I can fly. Look.
Yeah, cool, Jack. I'm not too worried about overpopulation. Aren't we already looking at developing countries having negative birth rates? I mean, isn't that already a thing that we're starting to
Developing
slow
companies?
down to the point? I think Mo is better than Steele is right on this on this front. I mean, I think the explosive growth that we've seen in the last 2 centuries has slowed down quite a bit, and it's definitely slowing down in developed countries. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And I still think that the whole of humanity could still fit into the state of Texas. I mean, when I drive around Nevada, you know, on my way up to like Reno, and I see how much space there is, I just don't. I don't really think that we're at a point where we have to worry about a population explosion to the extent that we don't have resources for everybody to survive. I think that we have way more resources than everybody needs to survive, but we still have human hunger right now because we throw away our food, and we pay farmers to burn crops.
Because we're...
I don't think that we do live in a time of scarcity, but I'm pretty sure that we have more than enough of the bare natural resources to sustain life for everybody. We just don't.
Well, I don't think we do that because I think people are very selfish, and they're wanting to they're wanting their continent or their people to survive. It's very, I think people want like with people, other countries that have problems. I think people want them to figure it out themselves.
Okay, guys, we're on a break. 4 minutes, 43 seconds to go, and we're going to resume. We're going to get this ad on in. I don't have a lot of chips. How did we lose those? Oh, yeah, I remember how we lost those chips. That middle pair with a flush draw. We'll be right back. Okay, guys. We're back. Back with a huge hand. King, queen offsuit. Feeling good about it. Gonna go ahead and make the raise if everyone folds. Hell, you know what? I might even 3-bet this hand if everyone were to fold it to us. So sticking with that 2.5x level. See if Teen Champion and Dat Dude decide to just bow out of this hand. The do.
The do.
Take the 240.
I hope okay, so that's good. You're doing good here.
Five, six of diamonds. Also a raise. Making it 400. Call from the button. How about you, Phoenix? Kind of want him to call. If we have to play against one, might as well play against two. Okay, 5, 8, 9. Not a bad flop for us. I think we're going to go ahead and continue here. Let's see what Teen Champion does. Makes a raise. Okay, we'll make the call. Ace of spades doesn't really help us. Might slow him down though if he well, you got it, man. Nice hand.
Very aggressive.
Well, the bet sizing too. I mean, a full pot size bet. We might have been ahead. He might have had something like Jack 10 or Queen 10 or Queen Jack. I just feel like the ace slows him down if that's what he had.
Could have ace king.
I don't think so. I don't know
Well, he
what
could have
had.
hit the flop
Who knows?
because, I mean, he did just call you, and he could have hit the flop 2 pair or something.
Yeah, 2 pair set. He could have had
Been a million different things.
He could have just had a pair of 9s. I don't know. He could
Coulda-
have maybe had something like ace 8 and
Could have had
2 pair on the
queen
turn.
jack.
Yeah.
Could have had deuce 7.
There's a lot of hands that he could have had that were ahead of with a pair. Any sort of like Queen 10, Jack 10, Queen Jack. The overcards of the flush draw, like King Queen of Hearts, not ahead on the flop, but we're ahead on the turn. But I think with those kind of draws that we're actually beating, I think that he just checks back on the turn.
If he has something.
And if he's going to fire out, I think that he fires out less than a full pot size bet. So I think that he was just.
Nothing?
I think he had us waxed. That's what I think. Maybe not. One of those hands that are going to keep me up at night.
It's all right. I'll make sure I make you forget. I'll punch you. Stop
punch
thinking of
me,
the hat.
huh?
Yeah. Stop
Punch
thinking
you.
of it. I punch you. See, you forgot. Clever.
Okay.
All right. I won't punch you. I'll think
Punch
of
ya.
something.
Are you thinking about that? Are you thinking about that 5-6 hand still, Dutch?
How dare you? No, I'll make loud noises.
Punch ya.
I'll make loud noises. That's what I'll do.
What you thinking about, Dutch? Thinking about that 5-6.
Don't you
diamond
dare
hand
think
against
about
Tina.
that. No, okay, no. I don't promote abuse, domestic violence. Instead, I will squirt you with a squirt gun.
Have like a, you'd have like a
I'll have a little squirt
Pepsi
gun.
can with a penny in it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, it's not cool. Even though I do it in jest, it's not cool, and I don't think people should hit people.
Never.
And happy Valentine's Day to those of you guys who have just joined us. Aces up, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, man.
I'm glad to know that we are loved and you are loved too.
Hope
Tis
that,
the day of
I hope
love.
that you and your family are doing well.
Hope you got your wife something great for Valentine's. If not, that's okay too.
It's okay not to get, not to.
Like a hug.
Get
I hope you
spendy on
gave your
Valentine's
wife
Day.
a hug, a great big hug, and said Happy Valentine's Day.
Did you give me anything for Valentine's?
I gave you a hug. In my mind.
It's wonderful.
I did the dishes. I look funny. I'm playing with my mouth a lot on the stream. Noticed.
Because of your dental work today.
Yeah. I have a funny little look. I'm going like this. What does Dutch have? What do you have here, Dutch? Must be a
Making a
serious
fold?
hand. Oh. Damn. We're spending our Valentine's evening with you guys because we love you guys. And if you haven't followed us yet, the button's right down here and it's the heart. Let's see. V-neck, huh? V-nick. V-nick.
All right, making the check. Ace 6 on a Jack 9-7 board. We got the club.
That's an interesting question, Trailer Park.
Trailer Park. That's the kind of format where it sounds like they invented that format to get around some sort of weird gaming regulation. A lot of times you'll have tournaments like that in places where they cap the amount you can bet. So they'll get around it by saying, okay, well, this is actually just a tournament. I'm gonna make the fold here actually against Beamasters. And
Oh, it's a Hold'em charity event. That's exactly what it is.
okay, so girlfriend sorority in college is doing a Hold'em event for charity, and I have no idea how I should play that. So let's see, can you?
Aggressive.
This is like one of those things that no one has ever heard of before. Then, can you tell me how I should play a small tournament with 3 initial rounds, each round 2 hours or so long, and then a final table with a 2-hour time limit? So what happens at the end of the 2 hours then? I guess at the end of the 2 hours, they're going to say whoever has the most chips wins. I mean, is that how it goes?
Then if it's whoever has the most chips at the round, then you should just play aggressive, right?
If you have the most chips, like towards the end, I guess you play very, very slow. Very, very slow and fold every hand. I don't really know. I mean, like, it sounds
There's
like
700 entries.
700 entries, huh?
Well, it's for charity. I would, if it's just for charity, just go all in. Anytime you have an ace, anytime you have aces, ace king, kings,
bad
queens, and ace queen. That's what I say. Just no. No, you shouldn't
This
play
is what
that
I would
way.
suggest to you, Trailer Park Wi-Fi. If you're playing this event to try to maximize your EV,
What do you win?
then
You win stuff then?
it doesn't sound like it doesn't really sound like there's EV to be had here, right? It sounds like there's you're just trying to minimize your loss. It sounds like something that you should probably be playing pretty tight, value bet, super aggro, because you're going to be playing against people who have no idea what the value of hands are and are going to see every showdown. You're going to be playing against a whole table full of people who are going to see every flop.
And they're probably going to limp a lot. And
You don't try to bluff anybody,
'Cause they're
going
gonna
to
be in
get
love.
through. Value bet super, super aggressively. I mean, if you have like top pair with a super weak kicker or like middle pair with a decent kicker, you should be value betting that. And then if it's the kind of tournament where you're I think that you're describing, where everybody gets to the end and whoever has the most chips wins the whole thing, then start looking for situations at the end where you're going to have people with nothing to lose. being willing to gamble it up so that one of the other people are going to be getting ahead of the chip leader. It sounds like that's. I mean, having a final table with a time
I
limit.
think you
is
just
kind
have
of
fun,
weird.
dude.
Yeah, have fun.
Because it's not really. I mean, what's on top? You think like $1,000 maybe?
You're buying back.
Yeah, I mean, a trophy. Yeah, Dutch.
A
Dutch
trophy
is
with a
horse.
cowboy riding a horse.
A horse trophy. Those have never been. I mean, not to diss charity events. They're They're good. They're going to a good cause, but they've never been really great as far as prizes.
It's pretty hard to get to play a charity event where you have a positive EV. It's a pretty good flop for Queen Jack, right? I feel like that's a good flop for Queen Jack. Peppermint checks, so I like it. Let's go ahead and fire out a half pot size bet.
So Exler, is that how I say it? Exler says they had Taco Tuesday. I think we should get tacos from that food truck today, Dutch. Tonight, maybe. Maybe. What's my favorite candy, Dutch?
Ferraro Rocher.
Yeah, I like those. Good. Yeah, those little hazelnut ones. Those hazelnut
I feel like
things.
I just passed the test.
You did. I didn't even know that was my favorite. That's amazing.
You know what my
I think
favorite
I've
candy
actually-
is?
Twix.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Isn't that your favorite, dude? Pepsi's not a candy. Is that how I say it? Hazelnut. Oh, and those and the C's. I have to hit 2.
Great. Aces up 316 just emailed me a dick pic. Thanks for that,
awesome.
Aces up. Appreciate it. Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. Not really.
That's really funny. I was like, that's kind of inappropriate. We don't know you that well.
Apparently I do.
That's really funny.
That's funny.
Actually, that's a funny troll, Dutch.
Thank you, baby. I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, I think C. Do you like those C's chocolate covered almonds? Those are really good.
I do like chocolate covered almonds.
But the C's
Yeah.
kind.
Pretty much any chocolate covered
No,
almonds.
no,
And
we've had
Flips.
other kinds. Oh,
Flips.
Flips.
Those might be my favorite. The little chocolate covered pretzels might be my favorite candy, actually. But you know what? I'm not going to give you an F for saying Twix. I feel like it's right up there.
I should have known. I should have thought about it harder.
It's
But I
like
consider
Flips.
that like a chip, like potato chip.
Yeah, Flips are
It's
my
like
favorite
salty.
potato chip.
It's like salty and sweet.
What's your favorite potato chip? Flips? No.
Flips, chocolate covered pretzels.
Actually, you know what my favorite potato chip is?
Doritos? No, wait. Oh gosh, Fritos. Sorry. Fritos.
feel like you don't know me.
Potato chips?
You don't know
those are
me.
corn chips, Dutch. Trying to fool me.
You don't know me.
What's my favorite chip?
Lay's barbecue.
Yeah. Yep. Masterpiece. I've gotten many a sword from that.
Lay's Casey Masterpiece Barbecue.
Whenever we go traveling, I always get a bag, and I always get like canker sores from it. It's
Yep.
gross. And then I feel fat.
It's so gross.
It's disgusting. God.
and then
But I love. I
she's got
love
that
them.
barbecue stuff on her hands.
Oh my! And I'm like, God, I want some now.
Gets all over June.
June fights me for the barbecue chips.
It's funny.
Yeah, no more talk of food.
Okay.
We're on a diet. Them chips, though.
That's a pretty bad run out for Phoenix. I had him drawn pretty slim there. Peppermint did have the flush draw, though, so it could have gone worse.
So they do have prizes or for the top 6. Pretty nice prizes for like top 2 are worth like $400 each.
Pretty good flop for King Jack of clubs. Actually, it's good enough. I think I'm going to just check back.
Hey, James DeBear. Good to see you here. Happy Valentine's Day.
You know, it's been a little while. It's great to see you, James.
It is. It is
Inducing
indeed.
bluffs. Peppermint P, what do you do, buddy? If he fires that, I'll just call. If he checks, I'll fire out a bet. 600 into 2,800. Well, shoot. Now I'm thinking about raising. So he was drawing dead to 4 outs. And that 10 kind of hurt me because I actually think if that 10 doesn't come, Peppermint P probably fires out like a half pot bet. He fires out that bet kind of as a blocker bet. And will he call if I raise? I don't know. You know, the 10 of diamonds doesn't really help. All the draws get there. I think that he's probably folding the 10. But I don't know. Now I'm kind of beating myself up for not making the raise on the river.
With the Jack King hand? Which hand are you talking about?
King Jack of clubs.
Oh. Yeah, I'm looking. I only can look at one hand, and that's the hand that I can see, so I can see. So you didn't get any value. You could have got more value, you're saying?
Exmois. No, Ja Rule.
Ja Rule, that's how you
Says,
say it.
OMG, I had a dream about being stuck in a crappy boat with a leak in it. I think it was from all the talk about the $600 yacht.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny, man. Okay,
That
making the
is
call
really
here
funny.
against Phoenix and whiff it. Making the check. Pope fame. I got a few people in the VR party tonight. That's awesome, man.
Are they watching us in the VR world?
Shout out to the VR party.
Let's do a
pretty
dance.
cool.
Is that-
VR dancing.
Is that what we do? in
VR dancing. That's what we do.
I have no idea how to act in VR, so pardon me.
Well, dancing is never inappropriate. Okay, so James Bear is being nitpicky. Are Doritos technically a potato chip? They're probably a corn chip as well, aren't they?
They're corn chip, baby. They're not potato. There's no potatoes. There's no spuds in them.
No spuds in,
They ain't no they're
in
corn
Doritos,
chips,
right?
yeah.
Doritos too?
Doritos, no. Wait.
Doritos
Yeah,
probably
Doritos
aren't a
isn't
potato
either.
chip either, right? We're just talking chips, James. You know, just chips. When people say
Who cares
potato
about
chips,
poker
they think about
chips?
chips.
Yeah.
You can get healthy barbecue chips, right? No. Nope.
Derm 1782 asks, "What is your favorite style of pizza?"
Exmois.
I don't know what kind I like, Dutch.
Pepperoni.
No, I
Not
don't.
pepperoni. She likes pineapple on her
That's
pizza.
right. I like weird pineapple.
She likes
on
like
pizza.
Hawaiian pizza.
I don't know where it came from either, because that's like weird. We were at the gym the other day, and they had pizza there, and I was like, "Huh, this Hawaiian pizza is really good."
just reminds me we missed Bagel Day. Today,
But I have a really good.
Today was Bagel Day.
Was it? Oh, that's probably. Oh, dang it. So, I make a really good deep dish pizza. I guess it's not really deep dish. I guess a regular pizza with in a cast iron skillet. That's really good. It's like a no knead. That's a really good pizza. My no knead pizza, Dutch.
Did you see the movie The Crying Game, Michelle?
A very, very, very long time ago. If I did, I don't think I did though.
Forrest Whitaker's performance in that movie, C-Max, still haunts me. Still haunts me. It's amazing.
Hey, Cut Me Mick. What's up, Dutch Boyd? I enjoy your stream, he says.
Thank you,
Happy
Cutty Mick.
Valentine's Day.
If you enjoy it, make sure to click on the follow button. Help
it's
us
a
out.
heart. Symbolizes Valentine's.
That's right.
Do you see Polarize's picture on Facebook? And
No,
the
I
kittens and the
didn't.
heart. I'm going to show it to you really quick on
No,
Whispers.
no, I didn't see it.
Oh, gosh, it's really cute. Here, I'll find it.
So James DeBear, I actually am a Discord partner now, and we're going to be doing some Discord live chats if we get some steam for a little Patreon thing I'm doing for the poker clinics and HBT viewing parties. I'm not sure if those are going to come back, but if they do, would be using Discord to actually have have people who are on the Patreon
We could
come in and.
implement Discord
talk.
in the future for sure.
I do have a Discord channel, and I think that I think subscribers actually are on the Discord channel automatically because I integrated it with Twitch. Take a look at this one.
Oh, that's cool. Astrubal is going to Disney World. I'm so jelly. I haven't been yet. Oh, it's gonna be really. It's gonna be really fun if your youngest is 22. Oh wow! I want to go to Disney World, Dutch. I want to go to Harry Potter World. I want to go to Universal Studios, Dutch. Dutch. Oh, you're watching the link I sent you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's traumatizing for him, I guess. He didn't think it was funny. Polarize, you traumatized. Oh, that's life. Are you okay, Dutch? Do you need a hug?
I'm just reading these pro science mama photos.
Oh. Well, I just wanted to show you the the picture.
Going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I should be focusing on this tournament.
you should be. It's no time to go down there. I just wanted to show you the picture. I should have just copied and pasted the picture and just sent it to you. Or I should have just saved it.
Making the fold? Yeah, let's fold. So, yeah, you've never been to Disney World, right, Michelle?
It's my dream.
I feel like
I hope
that's a
I'm not
very
on my-
good dream
I
to
hope-
have because it's a very achievable dream.
I hope I'm not on my deathbed.
We could make that dream happen.
Going Dutch failed me. I could have went several times, but he said, "Next year, baby, next year." I'm dead.
Joe Brown, good to see you, man. He says, Dutch, have you ever thought about going to Run It Up Arena with Jay Carver? I think about it all the time. Joe Brown.
I think we were gonna go this last time, but it just conflicted, or
There were some
there's
conflicts.
a few of them that they've just been conflicting our schedule. That's all.
It's a pain in the ass to get up to Reno. I mean, it's a very quick flight, but it's a very long drive.
And I like to drive.
Yeah,
I don't like to fly.
And then I feel like, I mean, I live in Vegas.
I like to see America.
You know, so the tournaments come to us. There's always a tournament. So the only reason I would be really going up there would be to, you know, show some support for Somerville and the poker Twitch community as a whole, I suppose. And so, yeah, I've thought about it. I think about it all the time. Every single time he announces one, I'm like, maybe I can fit it in. You know, I'm sure eventually we'll go up.
Of course, Jay Carver's awesome, dude.
I'm a big fan. I love his stream. I credit him with pretty much starting poker on Twitch. You know, and I feel like if it wasn't for Jay Carver, we probably wouldn't be doing this stream and having this conversation. So I'm a big fan. I really like him as a person. Every time I see him, I think, you know, he always is super
Very
friendly and
charismatic.
super cool. Always rooting for him. And yeah, I think that we'll probably make our way up to a run it up tournament up there in Peppermill. For sure.
Oh my God! Look, Dutch, we need to go to Harry Potter World and have butterbeer, because it's amazing.
Is it? I believe Ross the
It
Boss.
is amazing.
Ross the Boss says it's amazing. I believe you. I don't think Ross the Boss would lie about that.
I don't either. I
think
don't.
he is a
I think-
credible source.
Yeah, how are the lines though, man? I was thinking that it's going to be really busy.
Is Harry Potter World, is that in
Universal
Orlando?
Studios.
Or is it in LA? Or
Universal Studios was
Anaheim?
one here. I think there's two. I think there might be one in Orlando too.
The butterbeer, huh? Is the butterbeer alcoholic?
Well,
Like,
I
would
know
you go
that.
there and just get completely sauced?
I think so. I don't know. I know that the author, she like tasted it and gave her approval on everything, I think.
So ManuTD721 has a fun, quick question for Valentine's Day. If you were in a serious relationship and you landed a role in a play where you had to kiss a girl, would you quit the play if your girlfriend simply couldn't handle it? ManuTD,
Are you in a play?
are you asking for a friend? Let's go ahead and make the raise here. This is what I think. I think any girl who wouldn't be able to handle you having a performance in a play where you kiss a girl, who's going to get jealous over that is a huge red flag. Huge red flag that she's going to get super jealous over petty things. And I think that I probably would be more likely to dump the girl than dump the play, than dump the part. Having said that, in life, sometimes you have to make weird choices. Some girls get hung up over weird things that that you enjoy, and sometimes you have to make weird choices. And the truth is, if you want a relationship to work, the best advice I can give you is something that my mom told me after 3 failed marriages. And she said,
You had 3 failed marriages?
No. She gave me this advice. She said, if you want your relationship to work, you have to make that relationship the focal point of your life. You have to put that as your number one priority. That is priority number 1 is the relationship. And anything that can possibly damage that relationship, you have to have as a distant second or third priority. That's what you have to do if you want a relationship to thrive and survive. And so on that note, I guess you dump the play. Shoot, how much of a limitation would it be for like Brad Pitt's career if Angelina Jolie was like, no, I don't want you to do that part because you're gonna have a sex scene with somebody. It seems to me like something that's just really petty to be jealous about. Your girl has issues, obviously.
But what if they have to rehearse all the time?
Well,
it's like 6 hours.
For the really, I don't really see it as being a big deal. It's not, it's not cheating. It's not a betrayal of trust. I just don't think it's a big deal at all, and I think that I would probably be more likely to dump.
But you wouldn't watch the
apart.
play, though, right?
What?
Would you watch the play, or you would?
What do you mean? Would I watch?
Would
the
you
play?
watch it? I mean, if it was your girlfriend, you would making out with some
Let me
dude.
tell you
Would
something,
you
Michelle.
watch
If
the
you
play?
were in a movie where you were kissing a guy, I wouldn't not watch the movie.
Oh, because you're a
I would
movie
watch
buff.
that movie. I
To
don't
make sure he behaves.
That's right. No, it's like it's not like you're going out and trying to pick up a girl at a club and making out with her in the corner. You are part of a play
I'm
where
acting.
that's a
Wait,
scene.
I'm acting, dear.
You know.
What are you talking of?
So it really doesn't seem to me like there should be any moral issues whatsoever.
I think it really depends on the person, and it depends on their history, and depends what kind of relationship you have. And if she can communicate in an articulate way why she feels threatened over this kiss, then you should seriously consider her point of view and perspective, because there could be some weird nightmarish thing. What if, in the past, she was in the exact same situation where the guy was in a play with a girl, and not only were they kissing each other, during rehearsal they were having sex. So it was a very traumatizing
and what
event.
If? You know, what if?
Well,
What
that's
does
what I
that
said.
have to do
That's
with
why I
him?
said why you should communicate with the person and see why they have these apprehensions before you make any weird judgments about her character, because you don't know what she's been through. You haven't walked in her shoes.
She obviously has weird hang-ups. I don't know why she has
But
these
that's why
weird
you that's
hang-ups.
why you communicate with them. You can't just
But
be
it's
like
a red
you have a
flag.
hang up.
It's a red flag. It's going to. It's this kind of
I don't think it's that much of it. I don't think it's not that
other parts
weird.
of your relationship.
I don't think it's honestly that weird of a. It's not that weird.
What are you talking about? It's not. He has
If
has
she-
a part in a play where he's going to kiss a girl in the play. In the play, this is like
all he has to
this
do-
is like if she had she was getting all upset about you
But this is a stupid
playing a
question,
video
'cause
game
he's
where
not in a play,
where
dude,
your
first of all.
character in the video game kisses a girl. You know, like she's like, I
Are
can't
they
believe you would
lesbian?
kiss that girl.
Are they
It's like it's a
lesbian?
video game.
Are they lesbian girls though?
I don't know.
That reminds me of Dragon Age, where I actually uploaded every single character and I tried to marry them all.
Hey, by the way, guess what we have?
Great game. Aces.
Nope.
Kings.
Nope.
I don't know. I lost
Better.
my freaking
We have
stupid.
better than kings.
I lost my thing. Hold on. I'm trying to find you again.
I mean, I have no idea what I'm supposed to
But
do
I think
here.
communicating is good, dude. I don't know what the hang up is. Maybe you should show her how you kiss the person, like, because they're obviously not sticking their tongue down their throats.
What if they are?
It's weird.
I mean, now we just have to like swing for the fences, right? We just have to.
I don't know
hope
what you
for,
have. I hope you have quad threes.
That's
'Cause
exactly what we have. We have quad threes. Wow.
that's wow.
Swing for the fences. Give him the free card. He hits Jen. You got to be been so happy. Happy Valentine's Day, LV Chip Man. Wow. Look at that. 4 is full. I mean, like he's got to be so happy when that 4 hits.
I know. No, we don't rehearse his thing a lot. Oh, I guess he is. No, he's just being. I don't think he's in a play. What's the play, dude? What's the play?
It's probably just.
Is it like Snow White or Sleeping Beauty? Because you have to kiss the chick to wake her up.
Yeah.
It's like a very, very important part of the play.
Is she gonna be sleeping? Let's ask him.
It says it's a peck.
What's the play called?
It's a peck. It's a peck. Nothing heated. See, that's fine.
Because if it's Thoroughly Modern Millie, you shouldn't be in that play. That's a stupid play.
But that's like, I mean, it's silly though to get. Dutch is right. It is silly to get it worked up, especially if that's going to be your future career. If that's what you want to pursue, that's going to be things that you have to do. Like if I was going to do like, it's a weird hang up, dude, for sure. But you should communicate
We're
with her
practicing
anyway.
our scene, baby. We're just practicing our scene. It's just acting. We're just practicing our scene.
How many times?
I have to go to Julie's. We got to practice your scene. Be back later, baby.
Gonna go kissing.
Got to go practice my scene.
You know what? You know what you should do instead? Have her apply for that, or try to do the role of the girl kissing. Then
That's what he should do.
if she's so jealous. It's hard to kiss random people.
Is there a way that I can get away from this if OIC or MT just makes the shove? I mean, we're sitting here with top pair. That's basically what we were looking for.
Hey, Rob K. Happy Valentine's Day, and he said he would be jealous. Well, like I said,
Really,
if you're gonna be jealous about if anyone's gonna be jealous about the kissy stuff, one should talk about why they're jealous and find out what the reasons why they have that jealousy.
In my experience, jealousy like that stems from deep-rooted insecurity and a fear of losing the relationship. And
Well, no,
that's
it's not.
really,
It's not necessarily that. It's also being lied to because you don't know what. I mean, you can't. You are not a licensed whatever the heck you have to be. You're just.
a licensed advice columnist.
You're not a licensed advice columnist. All right, I'll give you a license. You are now a licensed.
I feel like it's something like it's something that like a 13-year-old girl would be.
It depends
would be
on the
jealous
kiss, dude.
about. It just seems like such a stupid thing to be jealous about.
You know what it reminds me
I
of?
would
Of
lose
that
a
little
lot of
girl.
respect
It
for
reminds
the
me of
girl.
that. No, it reminds me of that little girl that they had this fake
Yeah,
13-year-old.
perfect example.
That's what it's like. It's like,
You
hi,
cheating on me.
hi,
just tell
Do you
them.
work out? And it's like they're like 11, and
It's just irritating.
Can I have a hug? I mean, and she gets all like, oh my god, turns off her laptop and starts screaming.
I hope that we get to see a flop here. I hope Pretty Woman makes the call, because if we get to see a flop, then the implied odds here are worth it. Wow, look at Pretty Woman firing out 280.
Oh.
Nice try there, Pretty Woman.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little play. So,
Seems like a harmless little play.
so that means, well, I mean, and it's just a peck, dude. I peck people all the time. I peck
Look,
my girlfriends.
I can certainly come up with situations where that would be a where there could be a betrayal
If there's
there.
tongue.
I mean, like if you're the one who's like picking the play and casting the play for the express purpose of being in this scene with this girl that you like.
We're gonna do a simulated sex scene.
If the scene is with with a girl who you have some sort of long intimate history, it's like where you could easily just fall back in love if the scene goes well and you get the applause. But I mean, come on, it sounds like it just sounds silly. It sounds silly. Okay, making the I'm sure it's not silly for her. I'm sure it's like really
well, like I said, talk to her about it, dude.
oh. It just seems to me like
Well, he's serious. I mean,
it just seems to me like your
Talk
girlfriend's
to her
being
about it.
super immature, dude. And I feel like I just feel
tell
like
her,
it's a
Manitou.
huge red flag.
You should say this. No. You should say this. You should say
Because
this.
on the one
I'll
hand-
be thinking of you the whole time.
No, on the one hand, it seems to me like the play isn't that important. It's not really like
But it
something
is.
that is you're getting paid for. It sounds like it's probably just something like a fun hobby for you. It doesn't really sound like it's that big of a deal if you cut that part out of your life. And it seems like it's a huge deal for her.
That's
true.
So it's a time
on
to
that
decide.
on that side, I can see. I bet she's like, "Why won't you? Why won't you? It's not even a big deal, but it's a big deal for me."
Maybe it's
But
not
it's
even
just
about the
like,
kiss. Maybe it's just
man.
about controlling. She's trying to control you
If you start
and doing the play.
Once you start like eliminating simple pleasures in your lives to appease this woman, it's going to breed resentment. It's going to breed resentment. So just be, it's a big red flag. It's a big red flag.
But if he loved her, he would quit. No.
Yeah, you would. That's the truth. The fact is, like, The fact that you are actually like holding on to it is also a pretty big red flag that you don't really care that much about her. That you're willing to lose her.
No,
You know?
not necessarily.
It sounds that way to me.
You have to. How long's the relationship?
Sounds like about 7 months. Wow, look at Pretty Woman finally got that $300 bet again. What a beautiful turn card. Fire out the raise. I actually think that Pretty Woman was setting us up for a bad time on the flop bet and the turn bet. I don't think the 9 helps. I don't think the 9 helps Pretty Woman. I think that Pretty Woman is actually looking at something like a Jack 10. King Queen, I guess it does help. Fuck you, Pretty Woman. Fuck you.
It's not a very big bet, though. Jesus.
No, it's not. Way to swing for the fences and get max value there, Pretty Woman. It's just like, okay, buddy. Hardy won. What you're talking about there, Hardy won, is sexual assault.
What?
It's not hard to kiss random people. It's hard to get them to be on board.
It doesn't. Talk to her, dude. We don't know you guys' relationships.
Yeah.
God, don't give us. What if we should start asking for relationship advice?
Guys,
on
we need
stream.
some relationship advice here.
Like, Dutch doesn't rub my feet every day. How horrible is he? Every single day, I ask him really nicely. Should I leave him?
Should I leave him?
Then you'd have to say, Michelle doesn't cook me dinner every single day. She doesn't have to make me pizza every single day. Yeah, Dutch wishes. But that was a good hand, the quads, though.
Quads were great.
Sorry that. So what did Pretty Woman have? She had a queen. What did you have in that
King
hand?
Queen. I had Queen 10.
Oh damn! Really?
So Pretty Woman firing out
You just needed. Okay.
really small
Mm-hmm.
on the flop with an open-ended straight draw and over cards. Firing out really small on the turn with top pair, and I raised really big there. And then on the river, she hits her straight and fires out really small again.
It's a weird bet, huh? Hey, Maverick BP.
It's not a weird bet. It's just a bad bet. It's just a straight up bad bet.
Yeah,
all around.
I think it's weird, but wow.
All a bet's going to do like that is induce raises. You know, and that's actually not Pretty Woman's intent on the flop. Yeah, on the flop, she's trying to make a blocking bet or something.
Is it a blocking bet just in case you have better or something?
Because she wants to see a turn card.
Oh.
She wants to see a cheap turn card.
Craft that whip. Hey, Maverick BP, happy Valentine's Day. Hope everything is well on your side of the world. Looks like you played a tournament.
Good to see you, Mav. Sorry to hear about the bubble.
So they've been together 5 years, Dutch. There you go.
5 years?
5 years. And I don't want you
Jeez.
kissing nobody, Dutch Boyd. You know, I probably wouldn't want you kissing a girl on a play, honestly.
Jealousy's a bitch.
It's not about jealousy.
Then what
I
is it?
claim you.
Just about control, then. Like Blake Carasso. No woman of mine will ever kiss another man.
I guess it depends on the quality of the play, Dutch. I mean, it depends on how much you're getting paid. Because I'm pimping you out. They got to pay you really good to get them lips. Well, 5 years is a long time, dude. You should just communicate with her if she doesn't, if she feels uncomfortable with it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
I guess
man. Good luck with it.
you should talk, not do roles like that maybe in the future. I mean, how important is kissing?
Well, sounds like it's pretty important for the role he got.
I don't know.
You know, it sounds like
I
it's...
mean, in
they're
other
not going to
roles.
write it out of the play.
Shake her hand.
God.
I feel like that was a show. I feel like that was a sitcom.
It sounds like something that would be on like
Plot.
iCarly on the
I never
the
watched.
Disney Channel. That's what it
I
sounds
bet
like.
Ferrari Doctor would know like where he would know that kind of plot.
I mean, I can't even
Like,
imagine.
it's a good plot for like writers out there, girl and young teenage kids doing a play, but they're like, you know, dating, and it's not really that serious because they're teenagers.
I'm trying to imagine.
She gets jealous, and then they compromise, and the ending is they shake hands.
See, I'm just trying to imagine like Meryl Streep's husband saying, "Listen, Meryl, I don't want you to do that role. I don't want you to do that role because you have to kiss Hugh Grant. So I don't want you to do the Florence Foster Jenkins role." She's like, "Okay, honey, I understand."
Well, I mean,
No woman of mine, Meryl, will ever kiss another man.
you have to just understand where
Okay,
the
Blake, I
hang-ups are.
understand. What would you like for dinner? It's just cringe, man.
How about you, Manitou? Why don't you just let her kiss somebody else so you can show her that you wouldn't be jealous?
There's a huge difference, Michelle. There's a huge difference.
Write a play and cast her in it. There, Dutch. Is there much of a difference? And do it in front of a bunch of people.
No, there's not a difference in her being in like a play.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Doing
saying.
it.
Make a play especially for her, or make a little production, a little party, little surprise party, have a little play. She can be the little star of the play. Have her kiss some dude. Play over. Applause all around. A star is born. You're welcome.
I have to actually look up this.
It's not like you're filming the. It's not like you're filming. It's like so many sexual shows nowadays. I mean, that's like having a little peck is like really nothing to really concern about. I mean, does she get mad at you kissing your mother? I mean, it's just kissing.
I don't
Like-
want you to hug your mom anymore.
Oh my God!
Those arms are for me.
Charge her next time. Anyway, so yeah, dude. Good luck on that play. If it's gonna be on YouTube, let us know. We'd love to watch. Guys should record the play. I want to watch the play. See what the big hype is. I think this is him masterminding. He's getting free advertising, isn't he?
Yeah.
For his play. Oh, we know how you
Moon
work.
Under Buffalo. Is that what the play was called?
Yeah. Is that what it
Make
was?
sure to go see Moon Under Buffalo.
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? I think.
I think it was. He said the name of it. There have been YouTube, I guess, plays. He said it's a legit play,
Look, jealousy is a personality flaw.
but it's not. But it's not an
Whatever-
uncommon flaw, though, Dutch.
No one ever looks at someone who's like super jealous about something and says, "Oh, that's an esteemable thing, thing to be, is a jealous person."
It's like
We should all be more jealous.
I guess, Dutch. I mean, everybody has their stages in life,
Yeah.
you
you're
know.
right.
And
That's something that no one
this
would
might be her
argue with.
jealous stage, and then as time goes by, you could beat that jealousy out of her in a nice way, though.
Oh my god.
Not really beating. I mean, mentally train. That's a better word. Let's see. I'm watching The Kiss right now. Looks like a very interesting play. Oh, it's a pretty. It's a pretty long kiss, and it's like really weird. It's like,
It's called Moon Under Buffalo.
yeah, these are really bad actors here, though. I mean, it's kind of making me uncomfortable. Here, it starts at it starts at 1.5. Here,
You have
it starts at 1 155 here. You have to watch this, dude. You should actually show the stream because.
Okay.
Wait, are we gonna get muted though, dude?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're gonna find out what Manu TD is gonna be doing with this other chick in this play. This is.
I think he's just
Let's take a
trolling
look at
now.
it.
I mean,
Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's take a look. Because maybe I'm missing something here important. Maybe this is a lot worse.
maybe she's just
It's
mortified of being embarrassed.
Why would you be upset about me being in Debbie Does Dallas? It's acting. Let's find out how bad this is.
No, put it down. 155. 155.
We don't want to watch the whole scene.
No, 155, dude. No, 155. You
Okay,
just mute it. Just do it without the sound. 155.
Okay, here we go.
156.
154. Here.
156 is when it starts.
Oh.
I know. I'm ad-libbing.
Mother, Daddy.
You're right. Absolutely. Take your clothes off.
I guess it's supposed to be funny.
There's something really important I have to tell you.
Tell me later when you're naked.
It's not really pecking. It's not a peck. That play should be banned.
Hello? Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, oh my God. Yes, all right. Keep him there. Of course we'll pay for the damages.
So how many times have you rehearsed
Ran into
this?
the hotel. Some guy just walked into the dining room, climbed up on the buffet table, and started reciting King Lear. Come on, let's go. We'll get there faster if we go through the house.
Looks like they're really uncomfortable.
That was about the most unsexy kiss I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, wait. There's something really important I have to tell you.
Tell me later when you're naked.
You know what's kind of funny? Is like,
It's like I don't know what this is.
what if there was no kissing and it was just a scene of you like looking deep into her eyes and saying I love you, or saying tell me later when you're naked, and she got jealous over that? Like, what?
I think it's
what's the difference?
physical, babe. Physical. Physical's the difference.
Daddy.
You're right. Absolutely. Take your clothes off.
Well, it's supposed to be for comedic effect.
Tell me later when you're naked.
The scene is a funny scene. You can tell by the hilarious laughter in the
Yeah,
background.
because of the laugh track going on, basically. I say just dump the girl, man, you T.
No. You should do the you should kiss the jealousy out of her. That's right. There's Rhett Butler during like what is it? In Gone with the Wind, he was like, "You're a woman." It was a very hot scene when he's like, that would really ruin. That would if a Gone with the Wind play, they didn't have kissing, it would really ruin that.
I just am imagining a scenario where you give this one up and then
Happy
you
Valentine's.
and do another play and you're like,
We're kissing.
I have a girlfriend in this play, but there's no kissing and there's no touching. It's fine. You're not going to be jealous at all. And she looks at you and says, but you have a girlfriend in the play. And you're like, yeah, my character has a girlfriend that he's dating.
I think you're really looking too
and
much
she's
into
like, well,
it, dude.
I am not comfortable
Honestly,
with
I
you
can see
playing
how
a role that has a
no.
girlfriend.
You're being really you're analyzing it too much. It's simple fact of it being physically weird.
This doesn't look like there's any sort of intimacy there or betrayal there.
Yeah, but it's just physically weird.
It's
That's all.
it's just it's kind of like
It's
if
physically weird, dude. I'm watching
she
it again.
it's almost like she's going to be jealous. I would more likely be jealous over like looking at an old picture of Michelle kissing an ex-boyfriend from 10 years ago. Before
I
they
don't
ever
have
knew
kissing
each other.
pictures.
You know, I would be more likely and more understanding of that, you know, of jealousy of of real emotions that once were than fake emotions that are being acted on stage. It seems just so silly to me. Gosh, I would so lose respect for Michelle if I got this dream role in Moon Over Buffalo. And she was like, "No, I am going to limit your career." And I'm like, "But baby, this could be my big break. This could be it, you know? This is the role that's going to get me all the way to Hollywood." And she's like, "Well, I don't want you doing it." I would
Looks
just
like
see
a
so
great
much respect
play,
for her.
right?
Guys, we're going to be right back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We got a nice stack.
Hey, we should practice kissing.
Okay, guys, we're back. We got King Adolf suit. Michelle's talking about dumping me on Valentine's Day because I can't see things from
you can't empathize.
From Manu TD's girlfriend's eyes. She said something interesting on the break. She said, "At least she feels comfortable enough to talk to him about it." I was like,
I didn't
"That's
say it
true."
like that. I said it like this. At least she feels comfortable to talk to him about it. You should respect that, Dutch. At least she's not hiding it.
That's right.
And then keeping it inside, and then she goes off and fucks some other guy and cheats on him. Because that could be, you know, she could be hinting at that. Like saying, "Hey, eye for an eye, yo. I'm going to kiss somebody uncomfortable.
Eye for an eye, kiss for a kiss."
Drunk. Exactly, too much moolah. How do you stay cool, Dutch? Are you eating on stream? I'm
Almonds?
jealous. Because I want one of them. No, I'm just kidding. Did you see what Tu Moolah just said? Tu Moolala?
Mm-hmm.
Playing live, lost 2 all-ins in 5 minutes. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Got it with the best and just got beat. once with a straight. I flopped on a rainbow flop with another ace, and I was tilting. Oh, with aces. I was tilting after I left the table. I wish I didn't now. Well, I think that when you tilt, though, people understand.
It's okay to feel bad when you lose.
Yeah.
It's okay to get upset when your hands don't hold up, or when you lose money. It shouldn't feel good to lose money. Once you start getting to the point where it can't feel bad to lose money, then you're going to lose a lot more.
Yeah.
I think you did the right thing leaving when you did.
Yeah, you don't want to.
And it doesn't matter that you didn't make any mistakes to lose. The fact is, it's just really hard to continue playing well when you're down a couple buy-ins in a no limit game.
Because it's yeah.
So I know that you're looking back, you're like, oh, I should have stayed because the table was soft. But you know what? There's going to be plenty of other soft games. There's always a soft game. Every 1-3 no limit game or 2-5 no limit game.
Yeah, that's your whole stop loss. That's
soft.
why you have a stop loss.
I feel like a stop loss is pretty important.
Yeah. So if you lose if that happened to be your stop loss, then you stop.
Yeah.
Go on.
What's more is, if you are down a couple buy-ins, the chances of the game not being good, it has to go up. Just by virtue of Bayes' theorem. And I'm not really that confident in any of our own abilities to assess our own skill levels in any given lineup. I think that is a really difficult thing to do, and maybe even an impossible thing to do. I can't remember the last time I heard a pro look at me and say, you know what, I don't think that this is a good game. I don't think I'm a favorite in this game, or at least a big enough favorite where I should continue playing. It's just something you never heard from any poker player. Every poker player is going to think that he's the best in the lineup. Well, let's make a check here to OIC or MT. I'm not convinced we don't have the best hand. I think a call probably slows him down. And we get to see all the cards. Digging for treasure. I wonder what Pippin's doing on Valentine's Day today.
I hope he's okay. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Pippin, happy Valentine's Day wherever you are. Hope you're having a good day. Is he here? No, he's not here. He's probably busy.
Man, UTD, I was just joking, obviously, about dumping her after 5 years. Just dump the play, man. You want my honest advice? Honest advice. 5 years with this woman, the play is no big deal. It's such not a big deal that you should be willing to just be done with it. It'd be kind of like if she was getting all jealous because you were going to a friend's bachelor party and you guys had plans to go to a strip club. It's not a big enough deal to warrant the drama that it's causing in your relationship. Mm-hmm. So call up the director tomorrow and say, listen, something came up. I don't want to do the play anymore.
Yeah, and it's early enough, right?
And say, I hope that, I'm sorry that it, to have to pull out, but I'm not going to do the play. And if that ruins your chances of getting future roles and other non-paid gigs,
I think it's like community
then
play.
So what? Doesn't sound like it's worth the. It doesn't sound like it's worth the grief that it's giving you, and it's obviously putting her in a really negative place. So just fuck the play, man. Just be done with it.
And throw it in her face every time you get into a fight.
Every time. Be like,
I left the play because of you.
I gave up my dreams of being an actor for you.
I could have been great.
I could have been a contender.
All right, D's Nuts Poker, what's up? And happy Valentine's to you. Good to see you here. And you guys, that's your drama man. Wish you luck, though. Please update us. And
Yeah, let us know how it goes,
now,
man.
now we're committed. We need to know how things go.
Crew gotta know.
Got to know the drama.
Our fatty fat, making the open limp. Let's isolate. By the way, guys, make sure to click on that follow button. Give us that little Valentine's Day follow. We have 13,236 followers.
You know what would be a good Valentine's gift? A sub.
That would be a good Valentine's Day gift.
That would be another sub to add to our collection of subs. We want to collect you all. And if you have Prime, Twitch Prime, it's free.
It's free with Twitch Prime, that's right.
I mean, how could you beat that? You can't. Free is good.
You can't. When our Flip AA decides to make the shove. Doesn't. Won my time one, making the check. And boom! Got a pretty good hand here, Michelle.
You always say that before things go wrong, so I'm waiting for it. Let me guess. You have 8-9 of offsuit.
Ace-7 of hearts.
Okay, that's all right.
So we've got the nut flush draw with an overcard. Definitely willing to put the rest of it in a flip. A decides to check raise shove.
Good luck.
All right.
Game.
Nice hand there, Flippa.
Flippa.
So 11 outs twice.
Happy
That is what we were
Valentine's!
looking for. Too much Lala. Boom.
Got a Valentine's
Thanks so much for
sub.
the sub. That's really awesome of you, Too Much Lala.
Here's a kiss.
By the way, you
But that
can
didn't mean
stop.
that meant nothing.
I'm so jealous right now. I really am. I'm just like I'm seething with jealousy. You get some fist bump patches, Too Much Lala. You're also gonna get a couple of ebooks for the sub. Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you right now.
Yeah, man, UTD, I'm going to go back to what I originally said. You want a relationship to work, it has to be priority number one. Fuck the play. Fuck everybody in the play.
Don't fuck the play. Don't fuck people in the play.
Listen, I know what you're
That is
you're
not a
saying,
very
but
good thing
it's
to fuck
super
them.
fun. Well,
Ditchy.
so's Grand Theft Auto. I'm super invested. Really? Not really. You're super invested in your relationship. They just can't find a replacement so easily. Who cares? That falls into one of those problems that's not your problem.
Hey, do you
that's
have
a casting
your
director's
phone?
problem. So who cares? You know, they'll find somebody. Trust me, they'll find somebody to replace you. You're not that important.
He just said that it
in this
wasn't.
play.
He said it's not worth the drama in there
He
already.
said, but the play is fun, and I'm super invested, and they can't just find a replacement so easily.
Oh, well.
It's not fair to me to be forced to quit. I need this play for life
I
encouragement,
don't think he should-
confidence boost. It's not about being fair. It's about, do you want your relationship to work or not? If you want your relationship to work, you have to make it priority number one, period. And it sounds to me
And it's not like
it's not priority number one if you're not willing to give it up.
Well, and it's also like it's not like it's one time. I mean, you're going to be doing this play for a while.
Just give it up, dude. Just give it up. You know, like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's so fucking petty of her. It's so lame of her, and I lose so much respect for her. But at the same time, who cares about a stupid play? If it's giving you drama at home, get rid of it. You want your relationship to work, you need to make it worth more than this stupid rule.
Is your phone plugged in? Because I need the code.
Yeah.
I need that code, dude, so I can send this book out.
I understand exactly how you feel, bro. I understand exactly how you feel. Let me tell you something. When Michelle and I started dating, I thought I was going to be hitting strip clubs every weekend. I thought that I was going to be, that she was going to be fine with me smoking blunts with every stripper at Sapphires and every stripper at Spearmint Rhino. That didn't happen. Instead, I haven't seen a strip club in the inside of a strip club in 7 years, and I found out really early that she wasn't cool.
Wait,
with
I
me
have to.
smoking
I
weed.
have kisses to give.
You know, wake and bake.
We have to kiss. I have to give
Look
kisses.
at this. JPB, 2 months in a row, and Bobby Bubbles. Bobby Bubbles, Max Evans, the Skullbone. Look, everyone's subscribing because he gave a kiss away for his sub. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. You
Here we
guys
go,
are
here we go.
hilarious.
Wait. I want you to get jealous, Dutch. Hold on.
No more. I don't want any more jealousy. I don't want any more jealousy.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, you
Wait.
guys are so funny.
I can't do it. I can't do it now.
Okay, do it.
I'm a kiss.
You guys are the best. You guys are
I
the
can't
best.
do it anymore. I have to wait. I need the code though, so I can send these out.
Okay, it's 501 78956.
78956.
Guys, you are awesome. Really appreciate all of you. All of you get something for Valentine's Day. Not just an air kiss from Exmoor. You're also going
It's
to get
not
some
an air
cool
kiss.
crew
It's a
stuff.
real kiss, Dutch. In the VR world, that's real.
I'm very jealous about it. Look, you get some fist bump patches. A couple of these, which are very cool, guaranteed to bring the run good. And you're also going to get a couple of copies of my book, Poker Tilt, ebook style. You guys are awesome. DRM free ebooks for Poker Tilt. I hope that you give it a read and enjoy it. And thanks so much. That's awesome. Max Evans, Skullbone, Bobby Bubbles, JPB. You guys are the best. Too much la. Look what you've started, man. You guys are the best. So R Fatty Fat, making it 4X. I don't know about that one, you guys. I am not sure about that one. I mean, every instinct in my body is saying ace queen offsuit is a 3-bet from the small blind, but that's kind of outweighed by look at the sizing. He's making it 4 times a big blind. So I'm not even sure if ace queen is ahead pre-flop. Looks like we probably were. And then we got Forbidness firing out half pot into the pre-flop razor, making that donk lead. I don't really love that. But yeah, it looks like that king probably hit him. I wonder if a 3-bet would have gotten through. I don't know. I don't know.
Bubbles. That's kind of a cool name. I like it.
It's really hard for me to come up with anything that I wouldn't give up for you, Michelle. It really is.
Don't like the drugs, but yeah. Let's see what.
No, like,
you
I'm thinking
wouldn't
about
think,
it.
or you wouldn't give up.
That I wouldn't give up. I mean,
Well,
like if you were like,
it's been-
I don't want you playing poker anymore. I just don't like it.
Well,
I just don't like it. That's
actually,
all.
I want you to play more. So
I'd be like, damn, you know, I mean, poker is my career. I've supported myself playing poker for the last 15 years, and I'm good at it, and I've kind of built an identity around this game. I mean, can't I change your mind?
win. Then
It's
you
like,
can change
okay.
my mind.
Okay, I guess I played my last hand of poker. You know, it's like you gotta have priorities in this life, and it's best not to put things as priority number one. Who, you know, like that doesn't care about you and doesn't love you back.
I like that lab salt. That's really cute. Too much lala. I like the salts.
That's pretty cool.
More kisses. Mwah.
By the way, Manchidi, a little bit more unsolicited advice. Well, I guess it's not unsolicited. You asked
here
for
you
it.
go. Here we go.
If you do give up the play, you're going to feel resentment. You're going to feel that resentment. Just swallow it and try not to dwell on it, and don't bring it up all the time. Don't bring it up all the time. It's not going to be healthy. Don't talk about, don't talk about it a year from now or 2 years from now. Just try to forget it. Easier said than done. I'm sorry you're going through that, though, man. It's funny to talk about. Interesting to talk about.
You guys should do a play together. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, TD, it's not about fair. It's not about fairness. He says, it's also not fair to me because I'm not doing anything sinister in my mind. And I offered to quit before the play started. She said, no, do it, knowing how to kiss someone. So she thought that she would be able to be okay with it and more mature than, she wanted to be okay with it, obviously. She's not okay with it. It's not really her fault that she's not okay with it, and fairness doesn't have anything to do with anything. Not fair to you. Now you're the one sounding like a teenage girl. I mean, life's not fair. You grow up, man up, and do what you got to do to keep the relationship
Did they
alive.
pay? Is he paying him? Are they paying him?
If the relationship isn't priority number one, then get rid of the girl and stop
No, are they
stringing her along.
but are they
5 years.
paying him,
No,
though?
it's not a paid gig.
Oh,
It's not a paid gig.
just do a YouTube video or something.
Look at EDM.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's bits.
It's my excuse. I'm giving kisses today
Thank
for
you for the
Valentine's.
cheers. Thank you for the cheers.
Emo Dutch. That sounds like a show too, where a guy wants to do a play, but he hides it from his family. So he says he's going out with the boys, going drinking, but he's really going to a play. He's actually really rehearsing some plays. I'm gonna go to the strip club
with the boys.
But he's actually going to a
I'll be
play.
back at 3 a.m. He's actually going to a play.
Right? I agree, trailer park. Yeah, let's change the subject, dude.
I'm not mentioning it again. It's a pretty good flop for our hand. Guess what we have? You want to guess what we have?
Aces.
Jack 10.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, top 2. Should be good.
I wasn't looking at your thing.
Yeah, we just got nit rolled. Did you see how long he took to make that moon raise?
Well, yeah, I guess. Knit rolled.
He's
Sorry
just worried
about
that
that,
he's not gonna
Dash.
get full value out of his set of 10s. That sucks. There's really not a lot of combinations left of hands that beat us. I'm way more worried about him actually flopping the set there than I am, or at the straight there than I am about him flopping the set. There's only 2 combinations of jacks and 10s. So that compared to 16 combinations of the old 8-9, that blew. Yeah, that sucked. I have no idea what to do here. I feel like A7 could be ahead of what STL Bell has. Are we ahead with Ace High? I mean, I kind of feel like we are. I kind of feel like we're probably looking at like a Jack 10 or Queen 10 or something. Pocket 2s, I'm all right with that. So we get the double up, back up to 6K.
Good luck. That was lucky. Were you all in before the 7? I didn't see where you were shoving there, or where it was after the flops, or the 7 came after. Bits.
Cut me, Mick. I've done one 3 times, buddy.
Oh no, Dutch! Dutch's ego is now going to explode in the room. His brain. Okay, Dutch, you got double up. Double up. Okay, how many people are left in this tournament? Let's see what we got on top here. So, are we done? Okay, so it's $863 for first. That's a small. That's still you can still afford a yacht.
Yacht money.
It's yacht money. You know, you're not dead last yet. There's still 59 people left.
Yep. There's one person who has it worse than me.
That's right, but that's okay. You got this, dude.
And actually, there's 72 people who wish they had my stack.
Yeah, you're fine, dude.
So,
Self-talk. Positive thinking.
I mean, it was pretty much a cooler.
Yeah, it sucked.
When you have Jack 10 of hearts and it comes out Jack 10, you got to feel pretty good for, with top 2 pairs.
Yeah, that's like one of those situations where, I mean, shit.
It's
Sucks.
just not likely that somebody has Jacks or 10s there.
Yeah, and you can't always be afraid of that hand happening because then you'll never.
It's just so much more likely that if we're beat, we're up against a straight or a set of 7s. You know, there's 3 combinations of 7s and there's 16 combinations of straights there, so just so much more likely, about 8.5 times more likely that we're up against a straight than a set. And way more likely that we're ahead. It's so much more likely that we're ahead. You know, we're looking at so many combinations where he has a random Jack or a random 10 or an overpair. So many more combinations of those. Well, we're not really at a point stack-wise where we can just make a normal raise. And I don't really love shoving with the stack that we've got. It might have been a shove right there. Queen Jack, just make the shove against M&M. It's going up to 400, 800 next hand, so we're going to be at 6 bigs. Kind of feel like maybe we should have just shoved right there, the Queen Jack. Yeah, I don't think that Courage. I really don't think that My Time 1 was concerned with the 8-9. I mean, we raised under the gun. I guess 8-9 suited is in our range there, but there's just way more likely that we have an overpair. Way more likely that we have Ace Jack or King Jack or Queen Jack. Way more likely that we have a hand like Ace King or Ace Queen that we're turning into a semi bluff. So I think. I don't think My Time 1 is really, really that concerned with a straight. Just like I wasn't that concerned with a straight. He's just trying to think about how to get the max value out of his hand. Anyway, he didn't do anything wrong. I was just irritated that top 2 pair was behind middle set, looking at a 2-outer.
You weren't. Yeah, it sucks. cards. Okay, let's do this now. Oh, yeah, I'm Kara G. We were in the same room. I'm watching his stream. I'm watching his table on my account where I can't see whole cards. So what you guys are seeing there's a 5-minute delay and you're watching it live, but yeah, I don't see his thing. It's on my account. But we are in the same room. I'm just across from him.
Battleship style.
Yeah.
Crazy Train.
Crazy
Good.
Train.
This is good. Crazy Train's thinking about making the call with an 8-5. If you're wondering, the answer is yes. If he would have made the shove all in, we would have been calling with the King 8. Making the fold here. Our Fatty Fat just all over the place with those pre-flop multiples. Here he goes with a 3.4x. Say my name.
Say my name.
Say my name. No. No, I won't. I won't say your name. I won't say it.
That's funny. Well, we can say art. Rippy art. Rippy art.
No.
Rips art. Art. We'll call you Art.
I'm just gonna have to.
Art. Dutch
gonna
Cash.
have to just, like. No.
No, you got 13th, I think, yesterday, dude.
One of those lucky numbers, 15th or 13th. I can't remember. They pays
13th.
the same. 15 and 13 pay the same.
Aw, Bobby, thank you. Thank you for your sub, dude. Yacht money. That's we've heard that one before, Mr. Mr. Art. No.
We made the fold with the 8-7, thinking we were going to get a better spot. And guess what, boys? We got the better spot. Here it is. Ace-9 offsuit. We're going to be making the shove here for 7 bigs. Oh! Let's see if we can get through. We should have some fold equity. Well, that's bad news. Flip a, making the shove.
Oh, damn. 99999. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Nice hand. Okay, boys. That'll do it for our
GG.
tournament tonight.
So, do you want to play some Hearthstone? Play an arena? I want to get a Warlock one. I want to be OP'd and a Warlock, and I want to dominate the. Well, I want you to do it because I don't really know what I'm doing in Hearthstone.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a little Valentine's Day arena run. You can pull your chair over, chill out. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, with no delay. No delay. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Learn some Hearthstone.
Should definitely be more fun than having top 2 pair, beating a set.
That sucks, dude.
Finally shoving with ace-9 and having flip wake up with a big hand.
But good luck to everybody that's left in the tournament.
Yeah, good luck to you all. We'll be right back with no delay, streaming a little bit of Hearthstone.